All right, so let's answer your question really quickly because I had already pulled cards on this, but I said that I wanted to incorporate questions from the viewers into the cards. So your question is, I just want to know, is she going to go down for Ronnie? And that's exactly where I was going with the second part of her reading. The first reading was she crashed out, and this is part two to Chrisean crashing out. So this is the legal drama coming for her surrounding Ronnie Doe. But there's some shit that's gonna go on surrounding that situation before she maybe necessarily goes down, so to speak. But let me let the cards speak. And again, the cards are subjective and they could go any way. This could just be the energy that I'm pulling right now. And things could change because, she is stupid and she does things that amplifies the situation and gets situations more hot, which is what her cards are suggesting. But it's still game over for her. That is not to suggest that she's going to get away with what she has done to Ronnie. That is not to suggest that she is not going to face justice for it, because it's just time for her to get caught up. She has been doing all of this talking in the past about how she caught a body, and Ronnie told a story about how he covered for her. And it's just about time for Chrisean to get caught up in her own web of disastrous lies. There is legal trouble coming for her. This is her needing a lawyer. This is the situation surrounding Ronnie now, because she's upset that people are speaking on it more and that more light is being brought to it. She is afraid of the legal issues that potentially are coming from behind this, because she knows that that door wasn't closed in the first place. She's thinking about it. Like I said, she's stressing, and let me stretch these out better rather than doing it like that. She's in her head thinking about it. She's overthinking about it because she knows that people are digging up dirt surrounding the situation, because Ronnie deserves his justice. But before that justice can be got, Chrisean is going to take other people with her, because people should have known that she's a fraudulent ass lady. She does little sneaky, underhanded things so that she can get her way. Chrisean is already planning, or has in her mind, what she's going to do. She's going to meet up with the police, and she's going to make sure that she gets some people investigated, okay? Now, this is to throw the heat off of her being investigated for Junior, because alongside that legal trouble that she's going to be under regarding Ronnie, there's going to be legal trouble stirred up about Junior too, because she is not taking care of that baby, and people are, having an inside scoop on it or whatever, seeing the things that she's doing to Junior. But to combat her legal trouble, she gonna pull the snitch card, okay? She's easily going to try to snitch on certain people or certain situations to get out of it, because too many people have allowed her to be too close to them, such as the gang members. Not just the gang members, the people that, the streamers and the people that have allowed her in their house and allowed her to see the things that she's got going on. For example, she tried to throw Ronnie's grandmother's house under the bus, saying that there was drugs and shit being sold in that lady's house. Yeah, she's going to try to get other people in prison, okay? Because she knows that this shit is a disaster. And she's going to take some people that, fell victim to whomever she thought she was. Those people that thought she was a celebrity and they wanted to kick it with her, or they did kick it with her, and they became a part of her little squad. Those people, like Marsh and all of those friends that really were not her friends, or she wasn't really their friend. Let me put it like that. They were there. They were pieces on a puzzle for her. They were pawns. She was using people that were around her. Okay, she got close enough to these people so that she can have intel, so that she can have aces and shit to play
when she gets called in for this shit with Ronnie or with this shit with Junior, because she knows one or the other or both is coming for her, and it's coming quickly. So she's going to stab a whole lot of people in the back, okay? Because she knows that this situation surrounding her and Ronnie is fucked up. Her and Ronnie were not only a couple, they were accomplices in that situation they had. Again, I thought, or my analysis of the cards indicate that Ronnie was Chrisean's P as well as her boyfriend. You know, some people, you do that in their relationships, and that's what they were doing. That was their whole agenda for coming out here to LA, to get Chrisean hooked up with a good bunch of guys, you know, get, you know, tricking, you know, get up in the hotel, get what she get, and that was what they were supposed to do. She was supposed to get on any rich nigga, not necessarily Blueface, but she was supposed to get on a rich dude or a dude with some money, and they were supposed to, you know, do what they needed to do, get over on them, and Chrisean was supposed to use them. But of course, things went left, and this happened, and Ronnie had to cover up for this, and he said that this was a crime of passion, but that's not truly it. Chrisean knows that this shit is coming to an end. She knows that there is going to be some justice coming in behind this. And not only that, like I said, it is not looking well for her when it comes to Junior. Child services is showing up in her cards as well, and people have photo proof that she's not taking care of Junior, and no matter how much running she does, she's not going to be able to get out of it. She's going to possibly have to stand in front of a judge. Again, that legal issues card showed up, and child services having actual proof of the shit that she's been doing to Junior. They know what it is, regardless to whatever type of persona she tries to play, holy hands, none of that. They're not believing it. They see the toxic lifestyle that she's living, all the shit she's doing with Blueface, this fight that she just got in. Yeah, they see her true colors. They see that she is a jackass, okay? They see that this is who she really truly is. That said, they see that, well, excuse me, let me go back. They're not going to allow her to manipulate this situation anymore, okay? Now comes the choice of where Junior needs to go, because he's not in a good environment, okay? The environment that he's in, the environment that Chrisean has him around, her family members, even though we think they're doing well for him or will do better for him, no, they won't. And the judge is going to see that as well, that this baby is not in a good environment. Every environment Chrisean has him in is a toxic, dangerous environment, and something could potentially happen to Junior, okay? And according to the cards, again, tarot is very subjective, but the judges will see that there's no solutions to be made. There is no good family member to choose to put this baby amongst, because all of them are toxic. Neither of them will take care of him the way that he needs to be taken care of. Hell, everybody is fucked up, okay? All of them have a lack of stability or some type of recklessness going on with them. Or if they were to get money for Junior because of his conditions, they would recklessly spend it, and it wouldn't be he wouldn't be taken care of. Shit, the whole family is bad. Okay, there's no lesser of the two evils. His toxic mama with her addictions and her mental issues, because there's something the fuck wrong with Chrisean. Okay, this boorish, pushy, demanding terrible mother that he has is a terrible choice. And well, we know what Chrisean had done allegedly to Ronnie, so the judge is going to have no choice. Something may go on with Junior to force this to happen, or this may be the overall buildup of people reporting it. The judge feels like there's no family member to give him to, and the judge may, and this is just subjective, may remove him. Okay, but he may be bounced around for a while, but he will not be placed with any of his family members. He'll be bounced around before he gets with a family that will take care of him and will love him for real. Okay, and the weird thing that I pulled in the card, that there may be a same-sex couple that may come along and adopt him and welcome him into their family. And I said may, I could be reading it wrong. It could just be reverse roles in the relationship, male-female, but If they remove Junior from Chrisean, he will not be placed with his family in the end. All right.